Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chesswise. Today we are at the next topic, that is the bishop endgames. We are at the 5th position. After considering some important theoretical positions, today we will have a look at one very important concept which is used in bishop endgame. So we have got a study position here, but we will see in future lessons how this concept is going to be very useful in the actual games. So this position is white to play and win. We can see that the white pawn is about to promote to queen, but there is no direct way. For example, h7 just allows e4 and the bishop will permanently guard the h8 square. Meanwhile, the black king will go kh5, kh6 and take the pawn on h7. The concept which helps white win the game is interference here. Those who don't know about interference, they can look at my earlier lesson based on tactical concept interference. Let's go to the position now. White has to do something about this diagonal now. So the bishop is able to control h8 if the e pawn moves. So white tries to destroy or deflect the bishop. We see that it's not possible to destroy the bishop. So he can go with the move bishop a7, forcing the bishop to come closer to the white king. After ba7 we see that if bishop into a7, then h7, e4 and h8 queens with a check. Black gets no time to get his bishop back on the diagonal. So after ba7, bishop a1 almost forced, bishop c3 we get the same position. After bishop a1, king b1, bishop has to go to c3, then comes kc2. But again the bishop comes to a1. So this becomes a very important position. And at first it looks like now nothing can be done. Next move will be e4 and the game will be drawn. But there white uses very important concept. As we know in interference, we see the line of defense. The a1 bishop is controlling the h8 square. So this is the line of defense and white has the move bishop d4. Strange it seems, but we see that after ed4 we block the diagonal with the move kd3, when this bishop's line is blocked by his own pawn, which is where the pawn has interfered. So now after any move kg5, the pawn will queen h7, kg6, h8 and pawn queens. Let's play the moves and see. Bishop a7, bishop a1, kb1, bishop c3. Do note that after bd4, ed4, h7, white wins the race. kc2, bishop a1, and now comes the strong move bishop d4. After ed it's very easy. Just kd3, stopping d3 check, and the bishop cannot control h8 anymore. kg5, h7, kg6, h8 queens and white wins. After the main defense, bishop takes d4. White again uses the same idea, kd3, and this time we see that e4 check is stopped. So black can go with the move kg5, h7, and now use e4 check, but he falls short because of the move kd4. And we see that although king can protect the pawn, but h8 queens way too early. And after move like bishop a1, white has the move ke4, the move which white needed to stop the advance of the e pawn. And now we see that the bishop is stuck on the wrong side of the board. Even if the bishop would be on b2, still it cannot manage to the diagonal, because after bishop a3, h7, bf8, h8 queens, the bishop falls short. And after king g5, h7, again h8 queens by force. Hence, we can see that the concept of interference plays a major role in these kind of bishop endgames. I hope you will find this lesson useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.